Good afternoon and welcome to Kirkandrews Moat. Today I'm here to show you a really beautiful property called Livingston House. Now it's this vast property that you can see behind me here, and I'm not sure I'm going to get all of it in my screen at once because it is a huge family home, which is fantastic if you're looking for a substantial property. Ideal for those looking to work from home or maybe to generate an income for an annex. The annex is right at the very bottom there. This is a fantastic opportunity that sits just a short distance away from Longtown, from Carlisle and from the Scottish Borders. Now there's so much to show you here. We sit in around 19 acres of grounds which go to one side and to the other and to the back as well, so we're protected by our own land. We've got lots of parking, we've got rooms inside the house which could be flexible. There's so much here for you to put your own stamp on. Beautiful gardens as you can see behind me here, and an abundance of wildlife as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the camera around and show you the street scene first of all, then we're going to go inside the home, and then we're going to walk around the grounds outside because externally the spaces are vast as well. So we've got a large family house, but to the rear we've also got some outbuildings which are perfect if you're looking for multi-generational living, and maybe you've got an interest, an equestrian interest or small holding, or if you're looking for perhaps to store vintage tractors and cars. There's so many elements here which make this property very, very flexible. The driveway that you can see behind me has got two access points, so if you're wanting some vehicles to come in and go straight up to the outbuildings, there's another driveway just behind me here, or we've got this driveway here which I'm studying, which gives us parking for a large number of vehicles for the main house. So let me take you around, show you the street scene, show you the fantastic spaces. We've got a beautiful day today to show you. You can hear the birds, you can see how rural this property is, but we're so well connected with some fantastic local amenities like schools and shops, all available locally. So let me show you the street scene and then we'll go inside and show you more detail. Okay, so this is the street scene here. I've just come in the gate into the parking area, and we've got two driveways in which you'll see very shortly, but this home is really quite vast. It's a very impressive and imposing home. To the front we've got some garden spaces, we've got ample parking for a large number of vehicles here, and then if I just bring the camera around you start to see the scale of this house. So we've got such a large property. Now I'm just going to take you, before we go inside, just give you a glimpse of the grounds here and give you a glimpse of the second driveway, which is just in this direction here. And just to show you whereabouts we are, we've got our land on this side, our own land beyond the house to the right hand side as well. And we've got this gated driveway here, which means if you're wanting to use the outbuildings for maybe store some tractors or some vintage cars, you've got a great route up here to get to that. The road in this direction takes us down to Longtown, and in this direction takes us up to the village of Moat. So we're in a fantastic location. The nearest neighbours we've got are just at the top here, and there's no neighbours in this direction, so we sit in a really standalone location. It really is a fantastic opportunity to own a house which is surrounded by your own grounds, and a very good looking house at that as well. So let me just keep on walking. I'm going to take you into the house first of all. It's a super property. It's got a large number of rooms. You may get a little bit lost as we go around because there's lots of options here, but it's quite an exciting property to show you because there's so many flexible uses for each of these spaces. So let's go inside and we'll have a look at it in more detail. Okay, so let's go inside. So we're coming into a dining room space first of all. Now throughout this house you'll see that the spaces have been used in a particular way by the owners, but they're so flexible depending on what your family needs are. This is a great space with a lovely exposed brick wall at the end there, and we've got this original archway here with the beams that lead us through into a sitting room. But before we go any further, just look at the space here, the overlook, the parking area. So then coming through into one of many reception rooms. So this is a great family room, really sociable space. We've got a nice exposed stone wall. We've got the tiled flooring. So a really great space for a large amount of furniture. And then we come up a couple of stone steps into this really impressive kitchen. Now this is fitted with a range of wall and base units, which are in a beautiful shaker style cabinet. We've got modern features like the vertical radiator there, nice complementary work surface, and this area here has been designed to have a seating area on one side. We've got a range of integrated appliances like the double oven, a halogen hob, the sink looking out onto the parking area there. And we've also got in here, we've got a low level fridge and a low level freezer, but across the room, we've got space and housing there for some freestanding units too. But look at this space. It's a really sociable kitchen, just coming round and then into the seating area and through into the sitting room. There's so much to show you at this house. So let's keep going. As every kitchen it benefits from is a utility room to the side. So this again is great. We've got space for white goods. We've got a door which takes us out to the rear. And the space has been utilised with a hanging space, which is really clever to use this as a drying room if you wanted to have it as a laundry room. In this cupboard here, in fact it's actually not a cupboard, it's a downstairs loo and a space for coat hanging. So that's a great addition. And in here we've got an office space, again with a door out to the side. So if you wanted to have independent access for an office space, then this would be great. Equally, you could use this as a boot room. There's lots and lots of flexibility here. So this, so far, you've seen quite a lot of the house already. Now, this is the first sitting room that we've already been in. Extending through here is another sitting room. Now, this one's a little bit cosier. It's still a great proportion. We've got a gas stove there, nice wooden floor, beam ceiling and some original meter hooks showing the age of the house. Nice window casing going around the windows there. So this is a great living room. And then we've got a staircase going up to the first floor, but before we go up there, we've got another sitting room as well. So no shortage of areas. If you've got a large family, you've got a number of snug spaces, you've got nice sitting rooms, cinema room. You've also got places for people to work from home or to have as a playroom. In here, we've got still the same features. We've got the beams, we've got the exposed stone, dual aspect windows looking out over to the garden space, and some really great proportions. Now, as we go upstairs, you'll see that this house just keeps on going. So there are parts where in the past the property has had a little bit of water ingress which has been fixed, but we're just waiting for this area to dry before we decorate that. But at the moment, this has got no, everything here that you can see is historical. There's no water in there at the moment. This room here is a great size double room. So we've got quite a lot of bedrooms here. So we'll class this as number one. Double room here with views looking out over the garden. And then just going up and down the steps here, we've got another bedroom, number two. This one's just a single room. And we've got bedroom number three, which is a double room. Now these bedrooms all are close to this bathroom here, which is a great size. A large walk-in shower there, corner bath, plenty of storage here, and lots of space for a family bathroom. And then as we come along the hallway, we've got another bedroom. So I think we're at bedroom number 4 right now. Then we're here at bedroom number 5. So again, we've just got a little bit of repair work done here. We just need to redecorate over that, but there's no issues as it stands right now. And then coming across the hallway, we've got a really fantastic room. So this is a master bedroom suite. We've got a dressing room space in here to the left. And then this camera may not do this room justice. It is absolutely huge. We've got Velux window there, plenty of space for storage. We've got some super windows. We've got triple aspect looking out over to the grounds. And just plenty of space for so much furniture, a full settee, and a large bed, and French doors here which take us onto a balcony area. So you can sit and you can enjoy the surroundings here on this balcony. Perfect place to come out and have your breakfast. So this is the master bedroom, and as all master bedrooms usually have, we do have an ensuite in here, so we've got a bath and a shower in there as well. So you've got so much space here. You've got a number of bedrooms, we've got some bathrooms, we've got so many reception room spaces. The opportunities in this home are just endless, depending on what you're looking for. Now, at the start of the video, we touched on the fact that this may have annex potential, and just coming through here at this point is where you could potentially have multi-generational living, maybe generating income. There's lots of other opportunities here as well. So now I'm on the first floor. This is another bedroom, which could be an annex bedroom if you wanted it to be, and this is the bathroom which goes alongside that. Coming down this staircase here, we come into a space which has been created into a living room. This is really nice. If you were renting this out, you could maybe create a really good income by Airbnb-ing this, or have somebody here as a short-term let, because the space is really great. Through this door here, we've got another shower room. And just at the bottom of the stairs here, we've got a room which is currently used as storage, but you'll get an idea of the scaling here as well. So you've got all sorts of spaces. Now, if you were using this as an annex, or you wanted to generate an income, you'd need a kitchen, and that's what we have here. So it's a really great space, flooded with light, and we've got a dining room and kitchen area there as well. And then this door here takes us outside. Now this door is getting replaced in coming weeks, so it'll be a French door rather than a sliding door there as well. So this is a great opportunity. You've got a kitchen, a dining room, a lounge, another room at the bottom there. You've got a bedroom on the first floor. You've got a bathroom on the first floor. So this could, with its own independent access through this door over here and around the side of the house, this could be something quite different for you. It is connected to the main house, as you saw on the landing upstairs, but it's also connected to the house through this room here. So you could potentially have this locked off, or you could even, if you just wanted a big family house, or maybe this area in here was for teenagers, then you've got this fantastic conservatory space. And this is where this home really does, the scale is just huge. We've got beautiful terraces all the way around this conservatory, plenty of space for a large table. It's like it's just been in the middle of nowhere, but we're only a few miles away from Longtown and from Carlisle, so it feels so peaceful. So we've got a nice P-shaped conservatory with two sets of French doors, one here and one here going out into the garden. And then finally we come through into yet another snug room, and your bearings might be a little bit lost by now, but I'm just going to take you back to where we were. So this is a great room which has been used as a playroom, and we're now back into the original sitting room with that nice beamed feature before we go into the dining room. So tons and tons of opportunities here. Now the next step is to go outside and show you the grounds. So I'm going to pop my shoes on and we're going to go out and do that. So we'll just stop the camera and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've just come back out of the door we first went in, and this is where you get to see we've got two entrances, one over here and one just the other side of the cars over here, which I'll show you in a second. But you've got ample parking here for a number of vehicles. I'm just going to take you round this way first of all, because we can do the grounds in a full loop, but this is the garden space for the main house. So we've got a nice tree lined border, a lovely area of lawn there. And this is where, when we went into the house, this was sort of probably the original front door with a staircase leading up to the first floor. And then as we extend round, we've got a number of terraces. So we've got the nice decking area here, lovely lawns there, and that extends around. And today is an absolutely beautiful day. So you can see here the vendors have fenced off the garden space here. They own the land beyond that, so that's part of the 19 acres which we sit in, and we also own behind the woodland as well there. So you sit in a really fantastic plot. But as homes go, this garden is absolutely great. Just going to pan around, and this is the home from the back. So a number of bedrooms, you've got that fantastic P-shaped conservatory, we've got a door here, and we've got what could be the annex over here. But if you're wanting just a large family home, then this ticks tons of boxes. Okay, so let's just keep on going. This land here is all included all the way up to the top there, and then we've got a gate which takes us through to the rear, where we've got more gardens which are suitable for the house garden. We've got a nice pond area. Again, we've got more seating areas as well. got a little pond over here, and we've got, if I just step up onto the lawn here, this is where you can see we've got that balcony where the master bedroom was. So you can get an idea of the size of this house. It really is quite large. I think we're about 3,500 square foot, which is a substantial family house. So there's lots of grounds to explore as well. So we've got a number of outbuildings, and because we're sitting around 19 acres, we've got an element of privacy as well. So on our land plan, we've got a land plan, and on the video I'll show you the land plan so that you can see the boundary. So I'll drop that into the video now. And then just to explain the entrances as well. So we have a gate over on this side, and we've also got a driveway in here. So if you're wanting some vehicles to come in and access up into the land or into the outbuildings here, or go across into the land this way or this way, then you've got a separate access, which is great. The land also sits, as you've seen on the land plan, it also sits to this side here as well. And it goes up as far as you can see there. There is a property there, so you can see the boundary. And then this building here is really quite vast. It's an outbuilding which has been used by the current owners and will be staying as part of the sale. So if you're looking for maybe an equestrian interest, or if you're looking to store tractors or vintage cars, or you're just wanting somewhere for storage, then this is a great opportunity. So we've got this building here, which is great for storage. And then we've got this really huge wrought iron building. We'll just get a little glimpse in there, if we can see in there, of the space. And then we've got even more grounds extending up here as well. So you've just got so much space here, it is endless. So I'm going to keep on walking, so I want to show you the boundary at the top. We've got a location here where we're close to Carlisle. We've got a few minutes drive away from Longtown, where you've got all the local amenities. You've got some excellent schools, but you feel very much in the middle of nowhere. You're very, very close to the Scottish border. You're just a few minutes drive away from Brampton, so you're in a fantastic location. And to find something with this nice amount of land, the outbuildings, 19 acres, a substantial family house. I think we got to about 6 or 7 or 8 bedrooms there, depending on how you use them, but a really flexible home, then this may be something that would be of interest to you. So as I keep on going, I'm just walking through the grounds here. I'm just going to spin it back around to show you the size of that building. And the grounds extend as far as the tree line here, all the way around. So it's a great proposition for somebody who wants some land, who wants to be in a relatively standalone location. You have got the village just a little bit further up, and you've got neighbours across to one side, but they're far enough away from you. Nobody affects anybody. You've protected here by land on this side and at the back and on the side. It's a great opportunity, and this just gives you a better scale of that building. It's absolutely huge. So that was quite a long video. It's Livingston house at Kirkandrews Moat, and just to give you a recap, we've got a fantastic family home here. It's well presented. You've got some fantastic spaces with the potential to work from home, have an annex, or just have one large family house. But what really sells this home is this extensive amount of ground. So we're sitting around 19 acres of land, and you can see all of that just behind me here. So if you'd like more information, please do give us a call on 01768 88 1111. We'll be happy to give you some more information.